Hey you guys, welcome back to Black Tea. It's your girl Ebony. We have breaking news in the Megan Smollett case with Tory Lanez. So DJ Akademiks is reporting the following. Breaking. It was just revealed in court a few moments ago that Tory Lanez DNA was not found on the object in the Megan Thee Stallion situation. So this is a huge bombshell. If Tory Lanez DNA was not found on the object they are saying was used to assault Megan, this would mean that he is not guilty of the crime. On top of that, it also refutes Megan's story that Tory Lanez reached out the window and told her to dance B-word. You guys remember that at the last court date, they also made it clear on the DA's side that the fragments from the hospital were also missing. So this is a hot mess. People on Twitter are basically saying Megan needs to be held accountable. I will keep you guys updated as the updates come out. This is just not good. If it is true that Megan Thee Stallion was not honest, well, she could be done. Now, after this all went down in court, this is where we saw Megan Thee Stallion take to her Instagram story and try to call everybody out. She started with this: court ain't even started, so why y'all ready to start lying? I know some of y'all blogs on payroll, but please don't get sued trying to create a hate campaign. Be a real journalist and post facts. And to my haters, keep making yourself look stupid. I don't care. Y'all got breaking news 15 minutes before court started and nobody even been called in yet. Y'all trying to win a social media campaign. This is my real life. Y'all trying to get retweets spreading false narratives. Akademiks, why are you lying? What did you gain? Now, after this happened, Akademiks did delete his tweet, and this is where we saw Tory Lanez break his silence. And Tory Lanez said this: "You can't buy and tweet your way out of this one, not today, yikes." Now, after Tory Lanez put in his 2 cents, Akademiks came back and he doubled down on what he said and also told Megan that she needs to call the DA's office. This is what Akademiks had to say. Update: Tory Lanez trial adjourned till April, with Tory's lawyer telling the court they have completed DNA results from the prosecution, which is very pleasing to his client. I saw the document myself. It literally says it was inconclusive in finding Tory Lanez DNA on the actual object or a magazine. Now, one of y'all finna tell me my eyes deceive me? I am not Tasha K. Stop playing with me. Megan gotta call the DA and ask him if it's true. I don't know why she up here on here tagging me in a post like I just be making ish up. DJ Akademiks goes on to say this: by the way, Megan can get the same document that they referenced in court today. Hopefully she's entitled to see what the DA will be using against Tory, being that she is the alleged V-word. It's part of discovery. Ask the DA what the completed DNA test said and then come back and apologize to Big Act. After this happened, this is where we saw Megan Thee Stallion take to her Instagram to post the text messages that allegedly Tory Lanez sent to her after the thing went down. And this is what it says: 7 minutes, phone died 3 minutes out. Meg, I know you're probably never gonna talk to me again, but I genuinely want you to know I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart, and I was just too drunk. Nonetheless, it should never happen, and I can't change what did. I just feel horrible. She goes on to say this: lie your way out of this. If you didn't do nothing, what are you apologizing for? The lawyers got your phone records and mine, all your texts. They got you recorded on the jail phone talking to Kelsey, apologizing, begging us not to talk. Now, after this happened, this is where we saw Tory Lanez drop another bombshell. And this is what he said: good DICK had me effing 2 best friends and I got caught. That's what I apologize for. It's sick how you spun it though. Chill. The tea is hot. So you mean to tell me, Tory, you was D'ing down both Kelsey and Megan, and so they must have found out in the car and they started fighting over you? Child, this is a mess. I think Megan should clock out after this tweet. Megan Thee Stallion's boyfriend Partisan also decided to chime in, and he said this: Tory Lanez, put the phone down and let's link. You and me ain't nothing to talk about. Don't tweet nothing else. See me. And Tory responded to Partisan with this: Party, we've had this encounter and you did nothing. Put the phone down, big fella. Yikes. Now, Megan Thee Stallion also went back to her Instagram stories to continue dragging not only Tory Lanez but also DJ Akademiks. Megan saying this: Big Ack, little boy please, why you post there was no DNA found, but now saying it's inconclusive? How are you specifically able to see documents before they come out in court? What you saying is the lawyer sharing evidence with bloggers? Got it. Take your big ASS on somewhere. Megan then says this to Tory Lanez, effing two best friends. Nigga, you popped me. You know what you were apologizing for. You keep putting out a narrative that me and my friend fell out about you, and that is not true. Why are you skipping over the actual incident? Just admit you popped me, because she definitely ain't do it, and I didn't do it to myself. You think it's okay to pop me, then harass me online and make it like I was some weird cat fight? What the actual F is wrong with you? Now then, Megan Thee Stallion does post a Twitter account for the Nancy Dillon page, who is actually a journalist, and this actually backfired on Meg, and I don't think she should have even posted this. But nonetheless, Nancy Dillon said this: there was zero mention of DNA at the Tory Lanez hearing today. The report that Tory's lawyer told the court DNA results were pleasing to his side is totally fabricated. Two sources tell Rolling Stone. I'm about to receive the transcript. We'll update. Pre-trial continued to April 5th. Now, after Nancy Dillon said that, she actually made another update that actually proved that Akademiks was telling the truth. Update: I have a transcript from the court reporter. This is what Tory Lanez attorney said. We are in the process of actually retaining an expert with respect to DNA. It is our hope that we will be able to review and confirm the LAPD's analysis, which from our standpoint was favorable. So they are saying that the LAPD did do an analysis that was favorable to Tory Lanez, which would lead any reasonable person to believe that the DNA did not match Tory Lanez. This really did backfire on Megan Thee Stallion, so Akademiks took back to Twitter to finish her. This is what he had to say. At Thee Stallion, I don't give an F about what you got with Tory. Y'all can play y'all PR games. We know what you and Rock Nation is doing. I don't care. Just don't try to bring in my brand. You literally a peon in the game. 1501 owns you, and you beg them every time to drop a song. You can't little nigga me ever in your life. You literally signed to a nigga managed by a firm and signed to another conglomerate. You don't own nothing you put out. You literally won all of your awards off Sympathy. Off this you got pop storyline. Get your masters back, then holla. Yikes. You're so bothered over my tweeting out facts about Tory case. Go ask the DA. DNA results were submitted in discovery. Why you care so much about what the internet says? Oh, I know. You've been living off a narrative, and it's sad you made it where the F Tory don't go to the clink, you don't win. Akademiks goes on to say this: Megan, where's my apology, Megan? Where all my hot girls at? Meg, I don't care what you and Tory had, but don't address Big Ack unless you talking what the DNA report said. Holla at the DA and figure out what they said, and if I lied, file the lawsuit, babe. This is a hot mess. Not her being accused of winning awards based off Sympathy. Child, didn't we see this before back in 2018? A mess. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and we'll talk very soon. Bye guys.